right, and we are back with the final 3 bundle boxes in this giant Raleigh Retro Gaming Magic box that I have acquired. Going through and seeing what sort of goodies live within. We've already found a lot of fantastic cards here, a lot of hidden gems. We've got 3 boxes left. Let's get into this one. This one is, I'm not sure what set this is from. Oh, Core 2012. It is labeled as red. And my guess, if it matches all the other color boxes, it's going to be divided into commons and uncommons. So, and it looks like I am right. And yeah. Faithless Looting. That's a good one. Got a couple of Faithless Lootings. Okay. Those are pretty good. Fling's pretty good. Alright. So I think from this stack here, the Flings and the Faithless Lootings are probably the best thing that we're seeing. But we'll see what else we've got hidden in here. Some goblins. Okay, not seeing anything big in that stack. And again, like I said, I could be wrong on these. But I will go back and more Flings and Faithless Lootings. I'll be going back and rescanning all of these and doing the math and adding everything up. Again, I generally keep anything that's over $1 and donate anything less to my local game store or give to new players, just to give them some cards to get started with. Krinko's Command. Yeah. Nothing big jumping out. And this looks like the uncommons. think this is going to do it for this box. Again, nothing big, but this is also commons and uncommons. All right, so that is everything from this big box of red. I think the biggest is going to be the flings and the faithless lootings, but that's just me. I could be wrong. Okay, so that leaves us with 2 boxes remaining. All right, so we've got a Ravnica and an Innistrad box left. Neither of them have labels on them. Let's save the Innistrad for last, and we'll open Ravnica. Looks like Ravnica is blue, just not labeled. Yep, that's what it looks like to me. So it looks like it's the same stuff, commons and uncommons. Just the blue variation. That's a lot of saving grasps. Doorkeeper. I like me a Doorkeeper. Chronic Flooding. That's a fun enchantment. When I first started getting going in Magic, I had this really terrifying mill deck. And I had Chronic Flooding in my in the deck. That and Curse of the Bloody Tomb and Doorkeeper. It was just blue-black mill, and it was a lot of fun. It's what I cut my teeth on in Magic. That's why mill doesn't really bother me if I'm playing against a mill commander. Because, you know, that's how I started. I mean, it is a viable way to play. And there are ways to get around it, especially in Commander. You just add an Eldrazi Titan to your deck, and that takes care of it. You know, the Eldrazi Titan hits your graveyard, and then you just shuffle your graveyard back into your library. Or there's other effects that cause you to shuffle your library back into your graveyard back into your library. So, I mean, there's ways to get around it. It's not the end of the world. Curse of the Bloody Tomb. There we go. Jace's Erasure, Thought Scour, Archaeomancer. All great cards. Negate, cancel. Gitaxian Probe. That's pretty neat. Ponders. Ponders are good. All right, and then this last little bit. But again, I think we have seen like all the awesome cards. Yep. Okay. Well, that only goes through some commons. I'm wondering if the Innistrad box is blue and uncommon, which could very well be the case because there were no uncommons in here and no separation. So we will find out here in just a second. All right, so here it is, the last box. Innistrad, no label. No, it's got white. Okay. Well, let's see what we got in here. Oh, no. So I think it's just white cards. Okay, yep. Nothing too earth-shaking there that I saw. Got some tokens in there too. Pacifism, that's a fun card. Keep a creature from attacking or blocking. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the rest of this stack. I think that then gets into some uncommon cards. And it just fell right over. Hang on, I'm gonna bring this up. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too ground shaking here. Like I said before, a lot of cards I've never seen before, but that doesn't prove anything. That's funny. +1, +5. All right. But I think these are all commons. And most of these would be, I think, out of rotation. Suture Priest. Suture Priest is pretty good, especially in your token decks. Like a play set of those. Blessed Wine, that's funny. Right, lifelink. Oh, enchanted creature has lifelink. Okay. And then let's check out this last group, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be... Oh, what is this? Looks like there's a rare card. A couple of rare cards. Elite Archers deals 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. 2 versions of it. Huh, fun. But it looks like everything else is some uncommons. some of the art on the older cards is kind of fun. All right, so, and I think with that, that brings us to the end of the reveal of all the cards from this big box of Magic. Lots of interesting cards, lots of old cards. I've got a lot to sort through. What do y'all think the value is on this box? Did I get my $90 worth? I am going to go through now and start scanning all these cards, and it's going to take a while so that I can come up with a figure and see what I want to keep and see what I want to donate, and try to get a final cost estimate of, was this a good purchase for me? So throw a comment in here. You know, at this point in the video, what do you think the value is on this big box of Magic? In the meantime, here is one more arena code. And after the break, I will have a dollar figure for you and a list of cards and the highs and the highest valued card, and then the cutoff point for what I'm going to be keeping. So when we get back, we'll have the final value of the box. We'll see you then. Hi everybody, and we are back with this final part of this massive box unboxing. So this has actually taken me several days to go through and scan all of these cards. So we finally, after a lot of scanning and, you know, tennis elbowing and ice and Advil, we had a final value of $3,988, or not dollars, but 3,988 cards, with an overall value of $1,357.10. That's just raw cardboard value, right? Looking at all the cards, from the best cards to the worst cards, right? You know, we had found that Cyclonic Rift down all the way down to the cards that are worth, you know, a penny. Adding all those up, that's the value we get. $1,357.10. And that puts us at roughly 34 cents a card. Now, after going through and eliminating everything that I'm not going to keep, that left me with a total of 323 cards are what I'm going to keep. And the value of those 323 cards are $923.92. And that is a value of about $2.86 a card. So for a box that I paid $90 for, to get an overall value of $923.92 out of it, I am pretty happy with. I mean, I don't think you can get much better than that. Now, some of the cards that I have decided to keep don't have a lot of value in them, but they're just good mana dorks and some lands and whatnot. But you can see we got a lot of good stuff here. So I'm really happy overall with everything that I got out of this big box. I did keep all the Planeswalkers. There were only 2. We got some really good mana rocks, some mana dorks. There was a bunch of fogs, time spells, lots of fun things in here. There was some mirror in here. Oh, excuse me, there was 3 Planeswalkers. And just overall, there was even one mirror in here. It was a foil golden mirror worth $10. That was a surprise to me when the non-foil was worth like 50 cents. So it's just very kind of interesting how that goes. And we filled up about half of this binder. So, well, thank you for hanging out with me during this unboxing journey. And we've got 2 more arena codes for you. And we will see y'all on the next episode of Breaking Boxes. We'll see you next time.